this video something a little different. Is we're going to try to show the difference between a parking lot that's pre-treated with salt before the storm versus one that's not. So we got the truck loaded up right now, ready to go. We're going to head out now. The snow's supposed to start in a couple hours. There's a couple small flakes in the air now, but it's not supposed to get heavy for a couple hours. So we're going to go out now, start pre-treatment, and see if we can show the difference between a parking lot that's pre-treated versus a parking lot that's not. So we're going to do about 3 or 4 of our parking lots, and then a couple we're not going to do because of the contracts. They don't do pre-treatment. So see if we can show the difference between, you know, ones that we did with the pre-treatment versus the ones that we don't. Let's start snowing. Parking lot just got treated, so all the ones that needed to be pre-treated are done. I didn't get much footage, unfortunately. Every single parking lot I went to was just crazy busy with traffic and cars and people, so I couldn't pull out the camera and get much footage. So apologize for that. I wanted to make a decent video, so I mean, we'll see what we can do with this footage. All right, so our final parking lot's been pre-treated. I didn't get as much footage as I wanted to. Unfortunately, all our parking lots were really busy today. So kind of had to keep 2 hands on the wheel and pay attention to what I was doing. But everything's been pre-treated, so we're going to let that sit on the parking lots for a while. Snow's just finally starting a little bit. We probably won't be out until very early in the morning, tomorrow morning. And we'll start scraping everything off, see what everything looks like. All right, so this is a perfect example of a parking lot that did not get pre-treated last night. You can see the difference. 1, there's about 1 inch of snow on it, where the last parking lot only had a very fine coating. 2, you can see I just actually had to scrape this with the plow. It's actually, the snow stuck to the pavement, and it's actually a little bit slippery underneath, so it doesn't scrape off too well. So this is a perfect example of what happens if you don't pre-treat in the results. This parking lot here on the contract, they don't want pre-treatment, so we don't do it. I wish we could. It'd make it a lot easier for everybody, but unfortunately, this is the results of a parking lot that was non-pre-treated. See how good this scraped off here? It's all pretty much actually bare pavement, nothing's sticking. So this was all pre-treated before the storm, and you can see it scrapes off real well. So that's why we pre-treat everything. Nice scrape, no ice, all slush underneath. So that way too, when we come back to salt the second time, we don't need much at all. Where the parking lots we don't pre-treat, we're gonna have to hit pretty heavy. So that's a really good example of what happens when you pre-treat, the good scrape you get.